Good morning. Happy Sunday. Good morning and happy Sunday. Blessed Sunday. I hope everyone in the morning, I hope everyone goes to church and give their respect to God because Sunday is Blessed Sunday. And Sunday is on Sundays, this is just my opinion. On Sundays, we should show our respect to God and we should all go to the church of our preference, even if it's only for 5 minutes. But you go to church and you show your respect. Because a lot of people say this: you don't have to go to church to believe in God. That is true. You don't have to go to church to honor God. That is also true. But but if you go to church, you will be showing God, you will be showing God, you will be showing God that you have respect for God. It's like visiting a friend. You visit a friend because you like your friend, and you visit them because you want to know that they are all right. So we should all have respect. We should all have respect for God and just visit him, even if even if it's for 5 minutes. But that is just my opinion. That is just my opinion. Welcome, Miss Jane Perry. Welcome. God bless you always, and my utmost respect to Miss Jane Perry. Welcome, Miss Jane, and I hope you have a great Sunday, and thank you for coming. I really appreciate you, and every time I see you, I get happy that you have come to the home theater. So God bless Miss Jane Perry, and our utmost respect to Miss Jane Perry. Okay, tonight's topic will be beware of scammers, especially on YouTube. And I will define tonight what is a scammer. What is a scammer? Okay, hold on, everyone, hold on. Okay, I am back. Okay, okay. Tonight's topic will be beware beware of scammers. Beware on scammers. And being that we are on YouTube, we have to beware of scammers. So we will be talking about that. I will define what is a scammer, and I will also give some helpful advice. How can we avoid being scammed on YouTube? That's very important. And I'm going to be touching interesting topics. So I hope you all will join me. To be clear, as soon as my nephew Emery, as soon as my nephew appears in the chat, I will be sending the link to my nephew. And later on in the telecast, and later on in the telecast, if I see fit, I will be inviting more chat family members to the panel because I like to give opportunity to everyone. Okay, but now it is time for the most important. Now it is time for the most important. Okay, before I start this telecast officially, first I want to congratulate Magilio. Magilio was our guest, one of our guest hosts in our last telecast. I want to give a big shout out to my dear friend Magilio from New York City and from the Bronx. Magilio, we all know Magilio. He's been on YouTube for a long time. My respect to Magilio and his family. And I want to thank Magilio for coming on, for being on last night's telecast. He did an excellent job, and Magilio is always welcome. Magilio is always welcome here on this channel and also on the panel. He is always welcome. My respect always to his dear mother and to his family. Magilio, my dear friend from the Bronx. He's certified from the Bronx. The difference is that he represents the young era because he's a young man. And I represent the old era, the old time era. But we are from the Bronx certified. Okay, hold on, everyone. Welcome, Kayla Ann. This is the first time that I have seen you on the chat. So welcome, Miss Kayla Ann. Welcome, and our utmost respect. A big hug for Minnie the Moocher. Minnie, our executive producer of this channel. Minnie the Moocher. Minnie, God bless you always. And Minnie, whenever you want to be on the panel, just let me know that I will send you the link immediately. My dear Minnie the Moocher, God bless you, Minnie, and God bless your family. And this is your house always, Minnie. And I repeat, if you want to be on the panel whenever you want, just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know in the chat, and I'll send you the link. My dear friend, the King of New Jersey, Tommy Siggs. Tommy Siggs. God bless you, Tommy. God bless your dear mother, Mother Siggs, daughter Siggs, son Siggs, and your future wife, Mrs. Siggs. And I hope to be invited, and I hope to be invited to your wedding, and you must get married soon, because I want to eat cake. I want to eat cake, Tommy. God bless Tommy, and thank you for coming, Tommy. Thank you for coming. And Tommy, if you want the link, I'll send you the link also. No problem. This is your house, Tommy. Okay, we got Tommaso. Tommaso, welcome. God bless you, Tommaso, and thank you for coming. A big hug for Tommaso. Okay. Let me early in the chat, there was David Cameron from the great nation from Great Britain. A big hug for my dear friend David Cameron, and also in the beginning when I first put the announcement, Top G. A big hug for Top G, and a special blessing tonight for my dear friend Kid Rock. Kid Rock, his mother was taken to the hospital early in the afternoon. So we pray to God and to the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. We pray that she gets better, and many blessings for the mother of Kid Rock. I also want to say this. Big Lou, my dear friend and my Puerto Rican brother, Big Lou, his father passed away during this week. On behalf of my family, we send our respect and our sincere condolences to my Puerto Rican brother, Big Lou. and he belongs to the no-fly zone. That's another channel. Everyone support No Fly Zone also. They are my Puerto Rican brothers, Mr. Nelson and Mr. Carlos and Big Lou. They are of Puerto Rican heritage, just like me. And I send them a big Puerto Rican hug. And I will say it in Spanish. En el nombre de Dios, en el nombre de nuestra Santísima Virgen María, mi respeto a nuestro hermano Big Lou, un gran puertorriqueño, mi respeto al señor Nelson, mi respeto al señor Carlos, mis hermanos puertorriqueños que siempre están en mi corazón, le echo la bendición en el nombre de Dios y en el nombre de nuestra Santísima Madre María. My respect to my Puerto Rican brothers. And also, again, my respect and condolences to Big Lou that his dear dad passed away. My total respect. Okay. All right. Before I start this telecast, I must repeat the rules because that's the law. To be clear, and those that are the first time that are listening to this channel, to be clear, this channel is dedicated to God and to our Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. To be clear, I am Catholic, but I respect all the religions. All the religions are welcome here because there is only one God. But I want to be extra clear. On this channel, there is no gossip, there is no drama, and there is no turmoil. There is no turmoil, ever. Whoever comes to this channel in the chat, if I give you the opportunity to be on the panel, you cannot bring turmoil, you cannot bring a gossip, and you cannot bring drama. That is a no-no. If you do that, you will be blocked forever from this channel. As soon as you make one mistake on this channel, if you come here and you are disrespectful and you try to plant seeds of hate, hatred, drama, turmoil, gossip, you are gone. The chat family members that have the wrench. If you see a negative comment, in the chat, someone bringing gossip, someone mentioning, an example. I'm going to give you a clear example. If you come to this chat and you text a negative comment about Miss Angel Gotti, about MRE, about anyone else, you will be blocked in the moment, and you will be expelled forever, for all eternity. I want to be clear. This channel is sacred. This channel is a ship that we do not make local stops. This channel will be an example to all other channels. This channel will follow strict behavioral rules. Here we talk about positive topics. Here we bring topics of importance. And here we talk about things that affect us in our daily lives. Because this channel is the real YouTube world. Because YouTube is the real world. YouTube is not a fantasy. And this channel is the way a channel should be run. This channel will be an example to all other content creators. Here, and I want to repeat it again, no gossip, no drama, no turmoil will be permitted. If you, not even, I do not accept comments. Let's say, this is an example because I want to be clear. Let's say I have an enemy, which I do not have any enemies. Or if I have enemies, I do not know them. And I'm not interested. And I'm not interested because I leave everything to God. If I have enemies, I let God take care of them. It is real simple. I will never address, people can insult me all they want, but not on this channel because you will be blocked. You can insult me all you want. On YouTube, you can say whatever you want about me. And I will never address you. Never. Why? Because God will take care of it. It is simple. I don't waste my time. That's a waste of time. First of all, I am not going to address an avatar. I am not going to address an invisible human being. That is stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Daily on YouTube, you see people fighting against each other. They don't even know each other. The majority of people on YouTube, they don't even show their face. So how can you address someone that doesn't show their face? And a lot of them even cover their faces. And they don't use their real names. So why waste time addressing a person that is an invisible? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I will never do that. Even if the person shows their face. Listen to me carefully to what I'm saying. Even if a person shows their face and I see who they are, I will not address them. I will not address anyone because this channel is not for that. YouTube is not for inner fighting. I am 67 years old. I let God take care of my so-called enemies. I just let God take care of it. And I pray. And I pray. And I just pray. And I pray. And I pray for my enemies. My so-called enemies. That's the way I am. And that's the way this channel will be conducted. There will be, again, I want to repeat it more than 1,000,000 times. Because there's a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of drama and gossip on YouTube, but not here, not on this channel. This is a sacred channel. And I repeat, chat family members, those that have the wrench, all you have to do, just press it in the name of the person and first check their channel. Check their channel. It says go to the channel. You go to the channel. 99% of individuals that enter into channels to make trouble, their profile pages are completely empty. And then you go to the section that's called About, and you will see that profile page was created was created recently. As soon as you have that information, you come back and you block the person. Those that have managerial wrenches, you block them forever. You block them up forever. Those that have those that have regular wrenches, you suspend them. But if they come back, you suspend them again. See, here on this channel, if you make one mistake, you are gone forever. Here, there are no second chances. And later, you cannot come. And I do not. And to be extra clear, here I do not accept apologies. Once you mess up one time, you are gone. Why? Because if you are over 40 years old, you should know right from wrong. Because none of us on YouTube, none of us are babies on YouTube or young kids. Here on YouTube, the majority of people are over 40 years old. And we have people like me, I'm 67. We have people that are 70. We have people that are 80. We have people that are over 40. If you are over 40, you should know right from wrong. So that means that if you mess up on this channel, you are gone. It's not like other channels that they give you a break. I don't give breaks here. You mess up one time, you disrespect my channel, because this channel is my house. If you disrespect my house and you disrespect and you violate the rules that I have set forth on this channel, you are gone, because you are not a baby. See, my grandson is 20 years old. My grandson is a 20-year-old baby. That is the reality of life. If my grandson makes a mistake, I will forgive him over 1,000,000 times. An example, I'm going to give you an example. And please forgive me, Magilio, for taking you as an example. Magilio is a young man. Magilio is not 40 years old. Magilio, I think he's 35 years old. If Magilio makes a mistake, I will forgive Magilio because he's a young man. But Magilio, this is my opinion. Magilio is a very mature young man. That's how come he was with me yesterday in the panel, because he's a very mature young man. The same with MRE. MRE is 43 years old. No, 44, if I'm not mistaken. MRE is a mature young man. That's how come I adopted MRE as my nephew. And MRE, in my opinion, is the most talented on YouTube and has great potential. If MRE concentrates on his history lives, and MRE concentrates on people that have falsely testified in courts of law, he will reach over 1,000,000 subs. And to be clear, YouTube is not divided into communities or neighborhoods. That is completely a big mistake that people like to repeat every day. There is only one YouTube. YouTube consists of over 2 billion users. And listen to me carefully, because I have repeated this 1,000,000 times. But there are a lot of people with hard heads. Listen to me. The more people you subscribe to, the more channels you watch of different variety, your window will keep on opening on YouTube. To be clear, there is no such thing as communities. There is no such thing as neighborhoods. There is only one YouTube. We are all part of 2 billion population on YouTube. There is only one YouTube. Again, I repeat, the more people you subscribe to, it depends on you. If you want to grow on YouTube, you as an individual, because we are all individuals on YouTube. This is not a neighborhood. This is not a community. If you want to grow on YouTube, again, I repeat, the more people you subscribe to, the more channels you watch of different variety, the more your window will open. And this is very important. If you unsubscribe to the people that you already have, you are closing your window. Now, let's say that if you dislike someone on YouTube, all you have to do is block that person. Listen to me clearly. If you dislike someone on YouTube, if you don't get along with a person on YouTube, all you have to do is block that person. That's all you have to do. You will never see that person again, or that person will not see you again. And a problem. And the problem is so simple. So this back and forth every day, this inner fighting, you don't have to fight with nobody. If I don't like a person, if I don't like a channel, I block it and I don't participate. If I don't like a channel, I just don't participate on it and I just block the person. That is all. It's very simple. It's first grade. YouTube, and I repeat it for over 1 million times, YouTube is not to fight against nobody. Everyone, stay on your lane. Do your show. Do your show the way you feel like doing it. It is so simple. See? This channel will not have no drama, no turmoil, and no gossip. I will not permit that. As soon as I see 1 inch of gossip, the person that bought it, goodbye. Forever. Forever. This is the way this channel is going to be. If you're looking for gossip, if you're looking for drama, this channel is not for you. So God bless you, and I wish you well. I wish you well, and I send you trillions of blessings. But this channel is not for you. Again, I repeat, this channel will touch important topics that affect us in our daily lives. See, like the topic I have tonight, which is scamming. There are a lot of, let's be clear, there are a lot of scammers on YouTube. So we have to be prepared to deal with them. We cannot fall into their web. So I'm going to give a lot of tips. How can we protect ourselves from scammers? See, there was a scammer. There was a scammer among us a few days ago. I will not mention the person's name. May God have mercy. May God have mercy on his soul. May God have mercy on his soul. Why am I saying that? Because that person, that individual, may God have mercy on his soul, that individual said that he had cancer. That is a double sin. And may God, and that person must kneel down on his knees and ask God to forgive him. Do you know why? Because he tried to scam people saying that he had cancer. And and God works in mysterious ways. Now he is liable to get cancer himself. That's the way God works. If you scam, you will be scammed. See, that person, and I say this because I try to be a good Christian. That person for just saying that he had cancer when he does not have cancer, that person has a good chance of getting cancer now. That means that tonight, when that person goes to sleep, and may God forbid, when that person wakes up, he can have cancer because he's playing with things that have to do with God. If you have cancer for real, no problem. But if you don't have cancer, it's like a person one time faked his own death on YouTube. Look, look, look at the sick mentality. A person that fakes his own death on YouTube. And you know what happens? That person, death can come. Who is it? It's me, death. And it's time for, now I'm coming for you. That's the way it works. You cannot play around. Never play around with death. Never play around with cancer. And very important, and I say this generally, and there's a lot of people that do this. There's a lot of people, and to be clear, I am not referring to anyone individually because I don't do that. I do not do that, to be clear, because I want to be as respectful and as honorable as possible. But you cannot, please, and I say to everyone, never do this. Never swear on your children. Never. That is an infamia. That is wrong. That is a mortal sin. Do not do that. And I also have heard this, which is an infamia also. I heard a person say, "If I swear that I go blind, do not do that." I heard another person say, "Hold on, please. Hold on, please. Oh, okay. All is well." Okay, I heard a person say, "I swear on my leg. I swear on." Don't do that. That is an infamia. That is a mortal sin. Just, I would advise everyone. I would advise everyone. Just say what you are going to say, and period. There are those that are going to believe you, and there are those that are not going to believe you. But just say what you are going to say. There is no need to swear. There is no need to swear. There is no need to swear. Because if you are swearing, you are entering into God's territory. And we have to respect the territory of God. So, okay. let me get my let me get my let me get my wait. Let me get my brain together. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Let me give some shout outs. Zio Lesso, my dear friend. A big hug for my dear friend, Zio Lesso. Always welcome. You are always welcome here, Zio. And also Uncle Lesso and Maddie. A big hug for Maddie Marinera. And thank you for coming, Gio. Thank you. Welcome, Giovi. Welcome. A big hug for Giovi. Okay. This is a new person. Hot Rats. Thank you for coming, Hot Rats. Thank you for coming. And please follow our rules and regulations, please. I say this to all the newcomers. Okay. Minnie the Moocher, welcome. Mob Rat Hunter, a big hug. Tommaso, okay. Kayla Ann says, Tommaso, okay, nice, from New York. Also, I am from Westchester, been to the Bronx before, okay? Okay, I want to give a shout out to everyone. And thank you all for coming, okay? I if anyone on the chat, if anyone on the chat that I know that is a regular wants to be on the panel with me, you are welcome. Just let me know on the chat and I will paste the link. For the newcomers, I have to get to know you first, and then later on, I will invite you. I will invite you. See, on this channel, everyone is welcome to be on the panel because I want everyone to express themselves. But I have to know you. If I do not know you, if I do not know you, I will not let you on the panel until I know you. To be clear, because I like to be very careful. This is my house, and I respect my house, and I want you all to respect this house because this house is also your house. This is the way I work it here. Okay. God bless everyone. God bless everyone. That's it. That's in the chat family. Okay. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay. Uh, uh, there is a person. There is a person in the chat right now. There is a person with a name on the chat that's not the person. Block that person, please. Please block that person, and that person is gone. There's a person with the name Tony Silo. That is not Tony Silo. Block that person. I want that person out of here right now. No, here with that name. Block that person, the wrenches. Block that person immediately. That person must leave immediately. To be clear, I want that person gone immediately forever. Those that have the managerial wrench, because I have given a few managerial wrench. Block that person forever. That person is gone. You cannot come here. You cannot come here with that name. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Uh, please forgive the interruption. People, an example. If someone comes here, an example. This is just an example. If someone comes here, Angel Gotti, may God bless her, and I send her a big hug and a kiss on the forehead. And to be clear, because I like to be clear, Miss Angel is always dear to my heart. And I will not permit no one to come here to speak ill of Miss Angel. Never. That will never happen. Not on this channel. If someone comes here, Angel Gotti, an example, all of you that have wrenches, just press and go to the original page. We all know how Miss Angel's page is. So if someone comes here with an Angel Gotti name, we all know how Miss Angel's page looks like. If you see an empty page, that means that's a false Angel Gotti. So that person must be blocked forever. We must be clear. Again, I say, this channel will not permit. See, I'm running this channel like if it was Paris Island. For those that do not know what is Paris Island, Paris Island is the training base for our dear U.S. Marines. Once you get on Paris Island, you have to walk straight. So welcome to Paris, to YouTube, Paris Island. I want to be clear. This is Paris Island YouTube. So wrenches, if anyone comes here with trying to make believe they're another people, block them completely. I don't permit nonsense on this channel. This channel will walk straight. I want to be clear. Okay. Hold on, everyone. Okay, hold on. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. I see Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, God bless you, and a big hug. Mr. Smith, would you like me to send you the link? It will be an honor to have you on the panel. That way we can discuss the topic of tonight, which is scammers. Okay. Let me see what the chat is saying. JL, I've always been a regular, Edwin, my friend. Your words are wisdom. Thank you, JL. Okay. Mr. Smith says to Mob Rat Hunter, never saw it. I am horrible switching back and forth between YouTube and StreamYard. I apologize. Nothing to apologize for, Mr. Smith. No problem. Don't worry. We are all a family. We are all a family. This is a family here. Mob Rat, I grabbed the link on your live. I was left backstage. Okay. I'm sorry, Mob Rat Hunter. Maybe I just got caught. Maybe I just got caught in talking and I did not look. So please accept my sincere apologies. I will paste the link and you are welcome to be on the panel. Okay. JL says, Edwin, you are the real deal, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, JL. Thank you. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do, okay? I'm gonna paste the link. Mob Rat Hunter, you are welcome to press it and to be with me on the panel. And also Mr. Smith, the only thing, do not bring me gossip, drama, or turmoil from other channels. Let's discuss the topic of scammers. You cannot bring me gossip from other or what's happening currently. No, we will talk about only the topic, to be clear. Okay, it's gonna take me 2 minutes. So I'm gonna go now because I have to learn to paste the link from here. And I haven't learned that yet. So it will take me 2 minutes to paste the link. So I will be back in 2 minutes. Okay, everyone. The link is in the chat. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome to press it. To be clear, as long as I know you, if I don't know you, you are not getting on the you're not getting on the panel. And please, I ask everyone that I'm giving the opportunity to be on the panel. Please, no gossip, no drama, or no turmoil. Because as soon as you bring me the gossip, I have to take you out of the air. Because this channel will walk straight. To be clear. Okay, everyone. The link is in the chat. Everyone is welcome, but you have all been warned. Uh, new people that I New people that I don't know, do not bother pressing the link. Because until in order for you to be in the air, I have to know you. So we must be clear. Okay, everyone is welcome to press it. Everyone is welcome. Okay, getting getting back to the topic about scammers. This is very important. This is very important. Ah, I'm sorry, Miss Bella Rose. A big hug for you. Please, please, please accept my apologies for not acknowledging you. God bless you always. My utmost respect and a big hug for Isaiah. Mob Rat Hunter, press the link. Press the link. Just follow the instructions, and you are welcome. And you are welcome to be with me on the panel. Mob Rat Hunter and anyone else. Also, Miss Bella too. You are welcome. JJ Fedora. You are welcome also to be on the panel. Just press the link and follow the instructions. Once you follow the instructions, you will be with me on the panel. Okay, getting back to the topic about scammers, we all must be careful on YouTube. One thing very important that I have observed, and I'm talking in general, and I'm talking in general, and I'm talking in general. Many of us have a bad habit of opening our arms to people that we just met, and you can't do that. You can't do that. Uh, an example: the time that came that person, the person that said that he had cancer. I noticed a lot of people. I noticed a lot of people immediately. They opened their arms. They opened their arms. They opened their arms to people that they have just met. We cannot do that. I have learned. I have learned on YouTube. It takes at least 6 months to get to know a person on YouTube, because no matter if they have a false, no matter if they have, no matter if they have an avatar, no matter if they use, they don't use their real name, but you can feel it. You can feel their behavior. You can feel their behavior, and what you text on YouTube, what you text on YouTube is a reflection of your true personality. Because no matter how much you act, and no matter this is in general, no matter how many lies you say, the truth always comes out. See, people that think that people that lie and that say false things about themselves, the truth always comes out. Uh, the truth, the truth always filters out. The truth always filters out. Cletus, God bless you. Cletus, welcome. We have Cletus, the immortal one. Everyone, say hello to Cletus and give him a big hug. Thank you for coming, Cletus. Thank you for coming. Come on. I put the link in the chat. You are all welcome to press it. As long as you follow the rules, no problem. You are all welcome. Because this is an open channel. I want everyone to express themselves. That is that is the heart of this channel. Your opinion is important. Your opinions are important. Okay, so getting back to the topic, we must stop opening our arms to people that we just met. That is dangerous. We must get to know the person. And very important, if a person says that they have cancer and they're looking for donations, they must show, like they say on YouTube, they must show the receipts. If a person says they have cancer, you must show proof. You must show proof. See, because anyone can come on YouTube and say that they have cancer, that they have a tumor. Anyone can say that they're going to die, that they're in a deathbed. If people are going to say things like that, they must show proof. To be clear, that way, that way, there's a way to avoid scamming, and this is also important. And this is to everyone. Do not give your phones out. An example, if someone now tells me, Edwin, I want to consult with you something privately. I'm sorry, I do not consult nothing privately. Write it on the chat. Write it on the chat. I will not meet no one privately. I will not call no one privately, because people that do that are just looking to have problems. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Please forgive the interruption. Okay, I repeat to everyone on YouTube, everyone, I do not exclude anyone. Do not give your phone to anyone. Do not give your email to anyone. And don't you ever dare give your email and your password to anyone. No. And private conversations, uh, if anyone tells you, let's speak in private, no. Let's do it openly. If anyone tells me right now, Edwin, I want to speak to you privately, no, no private conversations. No, whatever you want to say it here, because we see a lot of people on YouTube have met, have done private conversations, and look, the the so-called private the so-called private conversations, they have made it public because they record conversations, and that's disrespectful. To be clear, we must follow the law. If I have a private conversation, I have to tell the person, do you agree that I record this conversation? Because that person that I am recording must have I must have the authorization of that person. If not, it is illegal, and that person could sue me, and that is harassment. This is just an example. Let's say I'm having a private conversation with my dear friend Cletus, and I tell Cletus, do you give me permission? Hold on, please. Hold on. Sorry for the interruption. Please forgive me. Please forgive me for for the interruption, and please accept my sincere apologies. Okay, getting back. Let's say this is just an example because this will never happen. And Cletus, please forgive me for taking you as an example. This is just a metaphor. Let's say Cletus and I are going to have a private conversation on the phone. If I want to record the conversation, I have to ask Cletus permission. That is the right way of doing it. But then we must ask ourselves, if you're having a private, friendly conversation with someone, why should that person record it? Why? Why? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. That means if you are talking with someone over the phone and you get the feeling that person is recording you, or that person asks you permission to record the conversation, well, that's a flag right there. That means that that's not your friend. And that phone conversation has no good intentions. Time to wake up, people. We must wake up. There's a lot of people on YouTube sleeping. Their brains are sleeping. Again, I say, do not give your private phone to anyone. Do not give your email to anyone. If you want to say something to someone, say it openly. And that's the way. I will never call, I will never have private conversations here with anyone. The only one that I have had private conversations with on YouTube would be my nephew, MRE, on my messenger. Because MRE and I are Facebook friends. We are Facebook friends, and I sent him a message. But to be clear, we never talk about YouTube things. We say hello, blessings, hello, goodbye, blessing, and that's it. We never talk about YouTube things. We just say hello to each other and we send each other blessings. That is all. And we have a great uncle and nephew relationship because MRE is very dear to my heart, and I want to make that clear. I support MRE until the day that I die. And if God gives me permission, I will come back as his guardian angel, because MRE is very dear to my heart. I want to make that clear. Okay, getting back to the topic. See, there's a lot of scammers, but sometimes we scam ourselves. Let me see what the chat is saying, because no one has pressed the link. Everyone is welcome to be on the panel. Come on, people. I want to share this channel with you all. And I love to hear the opinion of others. You can agree with me or you can disagree with me. I have no problem with that. As long as we are respectful of each other, there's no problem here. Because a lot of channels, God forbid you disagree with the content creator, they will block you. Here we will not block. Here we do not block people that disagree on topics. We only block people that come to make trouble. Okay. Okay, JJ says it's been hidden. Wait, they said, okay. Pain like Bane. Welcome, my dear friend. Pain, sorry that I did not acknowledge you when you came in. A big hug for Pain like Bane. Everyone, say hello to Pain and a big hug for Pain like Bane. One of my favorite, cat family members on YouTube. Okay, Mob Rat Hunter, press the link. I'm waiting for you. Okay, okay, okay. Come on. Does anyone want to join me on the panel? It will be an honor and a privilege. Okay. I've been on the air for over an hour. Okay. Let me see. Wait. Okay. To be clear, never give your phone number. Never give your email, and try not to be on phone calls privately with anyone. Uh, sad to say, but it's one. You have to really know the person before you can give them that trust. You see, in my case, I fully trust Emery. I trust him completely. I trust Mr. Smith completely. I trust Tommy Six completely. I trust Uncle Tindu completely. See, I'm just mentioning a few. I'm not going to mention all because I will be. Uh, I've been on YouTube. I've been on YouTube almost 2 years already now, so I know. I know who's who. I know. I know who's who. But very important point. Uh, let us not open our arms to people that we just met, because that is a big mistake. You have to really know the person before you open your arms to the person. Because if you hug a person without knowing them, they can stab you in the back with a knife and you will be dead. That is reality of life. And always very important, be honest always. Be honest always. Because the truth will get you at the end. The truth always. Who is it? It's me, the truth. And the truth has the key and will open the door. Be honest always. If you are a deadbeat, broke, with your pockets broken, just say it. Listen, I'm a broke guy. I only have 5 pennies on me. Hey, that is honest. You see, that I like. Don't say to people, I am a millionaire and you are broke, because the truth is gonna come. You see, in my case, I am no millionaire. I'm just a working old man. I work 7 days a week. I have to work. I have to work because I have to support my family. And I have to pay the light bill. I have to pay the water bill. And thank God that God has given me health. That's how come I work, because I don't have any money. I'm broke. My pockets are broken. And that is the truth. I'm just a working old man. That's what I am. And I like to be honest always. Okay. Come on. Who wants to be with me on the panel? Let's say what else can we be? Do not accept calls that you don't know. See, uh, There's a relative of mine. I'm not going to mention the name or the kinship. There's a relative of mine that loves to take calls on the cellular. Anybody that calls just takes the call. That is stupid. That is wrong. Don't do that. If I receive a call on my cellular phone, and if I don't recognize the number, I do not answer it. Let the person that called me send me a message and identify themselves in a text message. We all have to learn that. We all have to learn that. An example, one day I took a call. That happens a lot. That happens a lot when I am working in my office. Being that I have to accept all the calls. Uh, uh, See, one thing is to be on your private cellular. But once you are working and you receive calls while you are working, once you receive a call, make sure that the person that is calling identifies themselves properly. Don't forget, the person that is calling you is the one that has to identify themselves. See, my relatives, my relatives, when they receive a call, when that person receives a call, my relatives identify himself. Look, that is brainless. See, you are receiving a call, and then I'm not the one that's supposed to identify myself. The person that is calling. If I call you right now, if I call Pain Like Bane, an example, I call Pain Like Bane. I say, Pain, it's me, Edwin Jimenez from YouTube. You see, I am identifying myself to Pain because I'm the one that's calling Pain. Pain doesn't have to. If Pain receives a call, Pain has to wait until the person identifies himself. Look, one time I got a call in my office. The person that is calling tells me, uh, where am I calling to? No. Who do you want to speak to? I am not going to identify. I don't have to identify myself. Another another point to avoid scammers. Nowadays, listen to me carefully. Nowadays, you cannot accept visits from people that you don't know. You see, when I was a little kid in the Bronx, at that time, I'm talking about early 60s, and I'm 67 already. At that time, there were a lot of salesmen that used to go, that used to knock on doors, but real salesmen. Uh, they used to sell at that time. They were salesmen of all types, selling different kind of merchandise. You see, back then it was a more innocent time. But to be clear, back then we had to be careful also. Back then we had the milkman that used to deliver the milk. Back then we had the kid that used to deliver the newspaper. Back then we also had a person from the bakery that used to deliver the Italian bread to all the tenants. But nowadays, back to 2023, if I am in my house, in my residence, and someone calls me from the outside, I have to identify who is calling me. I cannot just open the door. So we have to be careful because Scammers. Scammers come in every shape and size. Okay. Come on. Does anyone want to come on the panel with me? Okay. And this is another important point. And this I say with respect. And this happens a lot on Facebook. It happens also on YouTube. It happens on Twitter. It happens on Instagram. Beware when you see and this is for the men. Beware when you see a photo of a beautiful girl that wants to make friends with you. Beware of that. That's going on a lot on Facebook, going on a lot on Twitter, on Instagram. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that too much on YouTube. But I'm on Facebook, and I get I get a lot of friend requests from young girls that I don't even know them. So I just block them. But there's a lot of men, let's be clear, there's a lot of men, as soon as they see a beautiful woman, they start their, hold on, please, hold on. Okay, everyone, I'm back. This is very important, and this is for all the men that are listening to me. There's a lot of men, and I say it with respect. Now this is the father and the grandfather that is talking to all the men. If you see a beautiful woman, you have to have control. Some men do not have control. They see a beautiful woman and they go crazy. Their saliva from their mouth, they start drooling. Hold on, please. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Please forgive so many interruptions. Okay. And please accept my sincere apologies. Okay. Getting back to the topic. And this is to all the men, and this is from a father and grandfather of 67 years of experience. When you see a beautiful woman, it doesn't matter the age, have some control. You don't have to drool. You don't have to go crazy. Have some control because you can get scammed easily. Look, I've been on Facebook since 2013. I've been on Facebook, and let me tell you, I'm an old man, 67 years old. I'm old. And I get friend requests from young ladies. They're not interested in me. And plus, I'm a married man. But they don't care. But they're not interested in me because I'm a good person, because I'm handsome. No. They're interested in me because they want to scam me to get money away from me. So guys, wake up. There's a lot of men that get scammed for money. Why? Because when you see a woman You start drooling like jerks. So you gotta stop being jerks and start being men of honor. Let me tell you, a lot of men on Facebook, they get scammed because of beauty. And then that's not a young girl that's sending you that. That's probably a fat man, an ugly man from another country that's sending a photo of a beautiful young girl, and you as a jerk sending them money because you think it's the young girl that's in love with you. That is the most stupidest thing, and that happens every day. A, a jerk is born every day. So if you are on Facebook, if you are on Instagram, hold on, wait. B1, B1, welcome. A big hug for B1 and welcome. And thank you for coming, B1. So, men that are listening to me, time to become men. Time to become men. Don't go crazy. An example. This is an example, but this happens in real life. I mean, outside of YouTube. Let's say you do meet a beautiful, let's say you, men, you meet a beautiful woman in person. Don't go crazy. Get to know the get to know the get to know the young get to know the young lady first. Because sometimes this happens to a lot of men. They meet a young lady, they meet a young woman. To be clear, all women are young. That is the law. That that is what my mother taught me. All the women, even a woman that's 80 years old, that's a young lady. That is them are the rules, and you'll never have problems with women. This is very important. Never tell a woman she's old, and never tell a woman she's fat. Never, or you will be castrated. She will castrate you herself. Never say that. All women are young and all women are thin. Put that in your brains. And all women are beautiful. And you will live a long life. If you violate them rules, you will be dead. You will be dead immediately. Getting back to what I was saying. Getting back to what I was saying. If you meet a woman, if if you meet a woman personally, be respectful, be courteous, and take it easy. Take it easy. Let let the relation let it's like a plant. An example, when you meet a woman for the first time, it's like a little plant. You give it a little water and you give it respect, and the next day you give it a little water. You see, little by little, some men, they meet a woman and it's like, boom, I want to get married now, or I want to have sex with you like right now. That is crazy. Don't do that, because the woman will once see, women have a sixth sense. Once a woman's her scent, once see, women have pit bull sense. Once a woman smells your real intentions, that you just want to go to bed with her, she's gonna give you a kick up your butt that she's gonna send you to the moon forever. Okay? Okay. Getting back getting back to the scamming. And it also goes for women. There's a lot of men that are so-called handsome, that they dedicate themselves to scamming women. So women also have to be careful. Okay, does anyone want to come on the panel? Because I want to hear another opinion. So far, you have only heard my opinion. So I want, I want, I want, I want our chat family to hear a different opinion. Does anyone want to come on the panel? Come on. Does anyone want to come on the panel? I've been on the air for an hour and 27 minutes. So, I hope everyone is clear. We have to be careful with the scamming. You can be scammed at any time. We have to have, we have to have our brains open. We can be scammed at any time, especially on YouTube, where people do not identify themselves. At, they don't show their faces. They don't. They don't tell us our real names. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful. So everyone, before you open your arms to anyone, get to know the person. Be careful. And I want to touch this topic also. And with this topic, I'll close the telecast because I don't. No one wants to be on the panel, and that is sad. That is very sad. Okay, there's a lot of content. I'm talking in general, and to be clear, and to okay, I got it now. Okay, there's content creators that ask for money constantly. To be clear, I want you to listen to me what I'm going to say now. There's a lot of people that say, they're scamming people. No, they are not scamming anyone. The content creator is asking for money openly. It's up to the person that's listening to them to give them money or not. But they are not scamming anyone. They are telling the people, give me money because of no matter what they say. But they are not scamming no one because they are just asking for money. You see, like it is up to me as a listener to give them money or not. I'm the one that decides if I want to give them money. See, they're not scamming anyone. See, we have to be clear. What is a scammer? A scammer is that guy that he said that he had cancer. That way people will give him money because he had cancer. But the content creator that you see every day could be could be good, could be a bad, or could be someone that you like, someone that you don't like. Let's say a content creator, the one that you don't like, the one that asks for money every day. We all know who he is. He is not scamming anyone. We must be clear. He is not scamming anyone because he's asking for money. He said, listen, I did this show for 2 hours. I need money. Give me money. It is up to the person that's listening to him to give him money or not. But he is not scamming anyone. We must be clear that a lot of people don't like him. They don't like a lot of people don't like him, but a lot of people like him and they give him money. We must be fair and we must be honest. because I hear a lot of people. I hear a lot of people calling him a scammer. He is not a scammer. He is not scamming anyone. He is not scamming no one. He's asking for money, and you decide. See, he gives me the option. He's giving me. I'm talking like a viewer. He gives the viewers an option to send him money or not. But that's up to the person that's listening to him or her. We must be clear because sometimes you see something, oh, that guy's a scammer. No, that guy's not a scammer. He's not scamming no one. We must call people what they really are. We cannot accuse people. We cannot accuse people of what they are not. We must be clear. We must be clear. You see, I'm going to give you another example because we must be fair because we must be true Christians. We cannot be Christians for some people. Okay, with him I'm going to be a Christian, but with him I'm going to be a devil. You can't do that. We cannot do that. That is wrong. If I'm going to be good, I have to be good with everyone, and I have to be fair with everyone. I cannot be fair only. An example, Emery is dear to my heart. I cannot be fair only to Emery. I have to be fair. I have to be fair with everyone equally. Do you understand? I hope everyone understands what I am saying. If we are going to be Christians, if we are going to be, if we are trying to be good people, we have to be good with everybody, and we cannot call I cannot call that person a scammer because he is not a scammer. If he was a scammer, and then I would call him a scammer. The individual, the individual that the individual that said that he had cancer, but he doesn't. That's a scammer. I'm going to give you an example. O.J. Simpson, legally, legally, O.J. Simpson, O.J. Simpson was not guilty of the murder charges. So legally, he is not a murderer. Legally, he is not a murderer. Let's say, listen to me carefully to what I am saying. Let's say I'm walking down the street. I'm walking here in Puerto Rico. I'm walking down the street. And here comes O.J. Simpson. Look, it's O.J. Simpson. If I go up to O.J. Simpson and I tell O.J. Simpson, you are a murderer. You are a dirty murderer, and you are this and you are that, but you are a murderer. You killed your wife, but you came out innocent. Okay. Legally, that way everyone knows, legally, O.J. Simpson can sue me because he came out not guilty in his trial. So legally, in a court of law, he did not kill. He is not a murderer. I hope everyone is under. See, we have to be careful what we accuse of people of. I'm talking in general. We must go by the law. Because if not, we're going to have a lot of problems. An example, An example. This is a true story, okay? What I'm about to say is a true story. Okay, this is not a metaphor. I have a friend. I have a friend for many years. For many years. I met my friend. I met my friend in the neighborhood of where my wife was born and raised here in Puerto Rico. When my wife was my girlfriend and I used to visit her, I made friends with all the neighbors, with all her neighbors, because uh, here in Puerto Rico, the neighbor tradition is alive and well. Here in Puerto Rico, your neighbor is like your family. That's the way it is in Puerto Rico, and that's part of our culture, and that's part of our heritage. Here in Puerto Rico, neighbors become your relatives. Like an example, I've been living over 45 years in the same house. So my next door neighbor also has been living next door for over 40 years. The other one is over 40 years. Everyone on my block over 40 and 50. I have people on my block that when I first moved in, I met their parents, and their parents sadly have passed away. See, my neighbors, I met my neighbors, I met my, when I first met my neighbors, they were all 20 years old like me. But now we are all old. So then neighbors are just not, then neighbors are not just neighbors. They're like my family. You understand? So that neighbor of my wife, I became friends. I became friends with that neighbor. Okay, I became friends in that name with that neighbor in 1977, and I am still friends with that person. 1977, and it's 2023. So uh, that person's been my friend over 40 years. This is what happened. This is what happened to my friend. I met him in 1977. This happened to him in the early 90s. Check this story out. This is a true story, and this can happen to anyone. God forbid. He got married. He got married to a woman, and that woman had a daughter, but from another marriage. When my friend got married to the woman, the daughter was like 14. Okay. In the beginning, everything is roses. Everything was roses for my dear friend. Okay, a year passed, everything is beautiful. The second year passes, all is beautiful. But something happened in the third year. Check this out. The daughter, the daughter was like 16. But to be clear, that is not his legal daughter. That's a daughter of her first husband. This is her second marriage. That girl, that daughter accused my friend. Check this out. That daughter accused my friend of trying to rape her. That that is a serious, that is a very serious allegation. They arrested my friend and everything. And when that happened, all the neighbors where my wife was born and raised, They all know this kid since he was a baby. All the neighbors said, that's impossible because that's a good man. That's a decent man. He will never, he will never do that. Okay. But in the court of law, in the court, this is what happened in the court. He came out guilty. He came out guilty. He was sentenced for 15 years. They sentenced him for 15 years in prison. I have the honor of going to visit him at that time when he was waiting for his trial, and he told me he looked at me eye to eye, and I know him since the late 70s. And the way he talked to me, plus everyone in his neighborhood, it's impossible that he committed that act, and he's innocent. And he told me himself, Edwin, I swear to you that I am innocent. I am innocent. I would never touch that's an underage girl. I would never do that. Check this out. My friend is accused. My friend spent 10 years. My friend spent 10 years until in the end. Thank God, it was a miracle of God. He spent a lot of money. Thank God he had some money saved. And all the neighbors, they all donated money. Thank God at the end, the girl that accused him with the mother, something happened. That was a miracle of God. They said to the judge, we bear false witness to him. He spent 10 years in prison because someone accused him falsely of raping that young girl. 10 years in prison for he didn't commit the act. So before we accuse someone of committing an act, see, because you can be accused of something. You can be accused, but legally, if that person in a court of law is not guilty, you cannot accuse. You cannot put a label on that person. See, I'm talking legal terms. I cannot go to O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson, you are a murderer. No, legally, he is not a murderer. Only God knows if he murdered. Only God knows if he murdered his wife or not. And if he did, God will punish him. But that's up to God. You see, sometimes we want to be God. We cannot be God. We cannot be God. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the, okay, I've been on the air for 1 hour and 45 minutes. I'm going to go to the vault. I'm going to paste the link, and I'm going to wait to see if someone wants to come, because I want to hear the opinion of another person. I just don't want to read. See, I like to hear the person speak with his own voice. Mob Rat Hunter, I'm going to paste the link. JL, you're welcome to be. Everyone that is currently in the chat, I am going to paste the link in the chat. Everyone is welcome. To be clear, everyone is welcome as long as you follow my rules and don't bring me gossip, drama, or turmoil, because if not, I have to kick you out of the panel. Okay, here I go. It's going to take me 2 minutes. Okay, okay, everyone. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. All are welcome. Come on. I want to hear your opinion, because your opinions are very important to me. You can agree or disagree. There's no problem. Don't forget, this is your channel also. Just press the link and follow the directions, and you won't get lost. Press the link will take you, and all you have to do is follow the directions. You don't have to show your face or anything. Just follow the directions. Okay. Okay, JL says, I would, but I've just done a 12-hour shift, just finishing now. It's 8 in the morning over here in the United Kingdom. God bless the British. Come on, JL, grant me 2 minutes. Just grant me 3 minutes. And if you do it, I will send a letter of recommendation to the king himself on your behalf. just some humor. Okay, we got JL. We got JJ Fedora. Come on, JJ Fedora. Okay. Okay, JJ Fedora says, I always mean to ask you, I enjoyed a wonderful trip to El Conquistador, the spa, the fun killer. I wonder if you're familiar with what you know about after Hurricane Maria. Yes, you could ask me any question on Hurricane Maria. I am qualified to answer you. Hurricane Maria. We had over 4 months without electricity, but thank God I have generators and everything. But a lot of people here in Puerto Rico do not have a generator. There were a lot of people here in Puerto Rico over a year without electricity, my good friend. Very sad. And if they didn't have electricity, that means that they did not have running water. Because in order to have water, you need electricity. So any other questions you have on Hurricane Maria, I will be very happy to answer you. And also you can ask me about Hurricane Hugo. It was 1989. I've gone through around dozens and dozens of hurricanes. I am a hurricane expert. Okay? I am a hurricane expert. Okay, let's see. JJ, okay, JJ. Come on, JJ, hit the link. Come on. Who wants to be with me on the panel? Am I that ugly that none of you want to be with me on the panel? I mean, I know that I'm old, and I know that I'm like, I'm old and ugly, but at least I'm clean. Come on, press the link. Okay. Okay, come on, Mob Rat Hunter, everyone, come on, press that link. Okay. Well, seems like no one wants to be with me because I'm old and ugly. So that means that next time my grandson is gonna do this live, and he's only 20. So a lot of young people and a lot of beautiful girls will be on with him on the panel. That's discriminating against old people. I'm going to court. Okay. Enough of the humor. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed my almost 2 hours of sermon, and I hope we are clear on everything. I hope you've learned something tonight, and at least we must be careful. We must be careful of the scammers. Okay. JJ Fedora says, I know Bethany Frankel was very active in getting supplies there. I won't be joining because it's the wee hours in the US. I'm in bed listening. Okay, JJ Fedora, no problem. But JJ, the next time, the next telecast, you better be on the panel or I'm taking you to court. Okay? To be clear, if you do not comply in my next telecast, I will take you to court myself and I will sue you for millions and millions of dollars. And you will be forced to pay me. To be clear, JJ Fedora. Okay. So everyone, thank you for coming. Good night. Thank you, JJ Fedora. JJ, God bless your family and God bless you. And don't forget, the next time you better be on the panel. If not, I will sue you for everything you have. Okay, JJ? Okay, JJ. God bless you. Thank you for coming. Thank you all for coming. And God bless everyone. God bless everyone. And have a great Sunday. And everyone, don't forget to go to church. What time is it? Let's see, what time is it? It's 3 in the morning. It's 3 in the morning. I expect everyone to go to church in the morning. Those that do not go to church, I will receive a complete report, and I will be denouncing those that do not go to church on this channel. Just joking. Okay, JL, have a blessed Sunday, everyone. JJ Fedora says, God bless you, Edwin. JJ, listening. Okay. Okay, God bless you guys, and thank you. And thank you for coming.